What up, guys? So, in terms of women, how to get better with them? Well, actually, how to become better as a man. Now, you have to understand two things. On the one side, on the one flip, this is the self-improvement stuff, which is like 50% in terms of getting better with women. If you improve yourself, like improve your status, your looks, your style, your financial status, and stuff like that, we know all about that, right? I was already talking about that in the last video, and I will talk about each of these things in the upcoming videos and stuff like that. But this is the one flip. The other flip, or the other 50%, is your game. So you gain understanding the female nature, understanding the women you're dealing with. So if you want to become better, the first thing I learned, you have to call the approach. Why? Because if you want to get some experience from the women, you need women, right? So the one thing is your social media. You have to show a good lifestyle, the good side of yourself. Actually, that is the truth. If you want to be successful with women on your social media, that is the one flip. But the other flip is, besides your social media, when you're going out, and with going out, I don't mean like just going out with your friends and stuff like that. Yes, you need a social life. I get that, and that's very important, right? But besides your social lifestyle, it doesn't matter if you're traveling, it doesn't matter if you're just working, and it also doesn't matter if you're going to a doctor or stuff like that. Even myself, last time I was going to a doctor and I saw this very cute girl working there. I went up to her, I was talking to her, exchanging numbers, stuff like that, and things happened. And it is that simple. So prepare for the fact that you will get rejected when you cold approach, especially at the beginning. Mostly you will get rejected, but that's that's good, because when you get rejected, you get used to that. So you won't give a damn. You won't give a fuck if a bitch rejects you. So this is the mindset you need, and get the experience that it will work. So you will get her number, and if you don't fuck it up, you will meet her. And if you don't fuck it up, then you probably will, or you could hook up with her, you can sleep with her. But in terms of that, you need this experience to go up and meet them and do your stuff, right? Be a man. So this is point number one. And point number two, it will connect with number one. You don't have to be too picky. So don't get me wrong, you don't want to deal with all these bitches who are like 300 plus pounds. I mean, if you like that, yes, maybe. But if you're not somebody, if you're somebody who got his own standards, right, you should date at least the girls who are fitting your standards, not below, but also don't be too picky, like dealing all just with the mind-blowing women who are a 10 out of 10 for you, because it is not usual that, especially at the beginning, that you will date this kind of girls. So don't be too picky, and also consider that. Just keep in mind, if you have the opportunity to go and date a 10 out of 10 for you, if you don't have the experience, what the fuck do you think you will do with her? Most likely you will fuck it up. Just be honest with yourself, you will fuck it up. You know why? Because you're not used to that situation, dealing with women at all, going on a date, how to deal with them, how to keep your masculine frame. So because of that, it is important to at least get the experience with not that super hot chicks. They should be some kind of attractive to you, so you want to deal with him, but you have to go out and get this experience. When you get the experience, you also know then when you're dealing with the super hot chicks, like what to do and what not. And there's the third point, and this also connects with the second and the first point, which is, even though I'm saying you have to keep your masculine frame and stuff like that, with that I mean, like, don't be a goofball and stuff like that, don't be a entertainer for her, don't interview her and stuff like that. You have to stand your man, and you have to do your shit, because the number one thing you want to do with her is to sleep with her, mostly. And I know that this guy's like, maybe I want a relationship and stuff like that. Yes, but as a man, like, being completely honest, we want to have sex, right? So just be honest with yourself. You have to act differently, and this is something you have to do it for yourself, to figure out what works the best for you. When I first started to date girls, I was like, at the beginning especially, I was like this guy, like, you have to be super funny, entertain her. What the fuck? Am I her Scooby-Dooby-Doo? No. I was like this, joking around and stuff like that, and very fast I figured out it doesn't work. Maybe it could work, yes, but it depends on the type of guy you are. To me, my example is that I have to be calm. This is the way I am. I'm serious, I'm calm, I'm mysterious. I don't talk too much about myself, because just consider, like, think about that. If you're playing a fucking video game and you already know everything and you just pass everything, and all these missions you completed it, at a certain point of time it gets boring, right? You want to change the game. The same shit the women will do to you. So you have to keep excited her about you. So don't let her know too much, especially at the beginning, when you're dating her for the first or second time or whatsoever. So don't be too picky, act differently, especially cold approach. This is very important at the beginning, especially when you don't deal with a lot of women. You want to get these women, so you have to cold approach, right? The fourth tip is take risks. With risk taking, it is so simple. Like, as a man, you can't be this kind of pussy who waits till the girl will come to you and she's telling you, like, fuck me. It won't happen. Yeah, maybe it happens. Of course, world is big. Like, there are 7 or 8 million billion people on this fucking earth, and yes, there are also women who are like super straight, but in 90% of the cases it won't happen. So the most women are shy, they are not confident at all, so they want to do you, so they want you to do all the work. At least do the first step to escalate. Escalation is number one. Escalation, it is like going up a decent amount of steps. The first step is, at least you have to cold approach. This is the first step. You have to open a conversation. A girl, maybe she will send you choosing signals that she likes her, but most of the time she won't come up to you. Why should she? She knows that you have to do that. In this fucking society, it is the way it is. As a man, you have to go up. This is the first step. The second step, yes, maybe you exchange your numbers, Instagram, whatsoever. The second step is going on a fucking date. Ask her out. Do whatever. No. And this is the second step. Third step will be, you met. It's all good, all that stuff. The third thing is, you have to escalate, kiss or whatsoever, or you don't have to kiss her, honestly. But you have to escalate, like, ask her out. Ask her to go to your crib, stuff like that. Coming to you. Then you can escalate further, do more, you know, getting touchy, all stuff like that. I mean, okay, about that we can talk in other videos, but you get the point. You have to escalate. You you can't think like, oh, this girl, we can fuck and stuff like that. It won't happen. What the fuck, guys? So you have to do all these first steps to escalate further and further. This is the way. That's a reality. And it was also the same thing with me when I first started. At the beginning, I wasn't even trying to kiss the girl because I was just too excited and too afraid. And in the beginning, it's okay, yes, but you have to do it. You have to do it to improve yourself, to get out of your comfort zone. So you get used to it and it becomes so normal to you. You won't care. If you are advanced and stuff like that, you won't even care if you hook up with her and stuff like that, because it's so usual, it's so normal to you. But you have to get to this point, right? It is also with training. If you want a good body, you have to do something for it. And with that, it's not just only training, diet, all that stuff, it matters. So the same thing with women. And I mean, I was already saying this, the most important thing is stop caring. Like, don't give a fucking damn. I mean, if you notice a mistake or whatsoever you did with the women, it is good. You have to realize that, so that you can do it better for the next time with her, or if you fucked it up completely with with a new chick, right? But stop caring. Don't overthink everything, and don't be like, what is if she doesn't like me? What is if this? What is if she got a new guy? And what is, like, come on, don't give a fucking damn what this bitch is thinking, really. There's so many women, like, the the biggest point for me was like, when I first noticed that, okay, she's a beautiful dime, I dated her, and maybe I fucked it up, but you know what? There are 3 or 4 billion other dimes on this fucking planet, so why the fuck should I care? And this is something you have to think about. You will fuck it up many times because it's a journey, and a journey is all everything about failure and learning from that. So you have to notice that, and you have to be happy about that, because if you're doing mistakes, you're learning from it, so you will do it better the next times, and getting better, better, better. The point where you become a fucking master of this game is the way, and it is a progress always. This is a progression thing. It becomes like a video game for you. This is just simply a video game. So you have to level up always. Guys, however, about that, if you have more questions about that, and I will do more videos about these topics. However, guys, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Check out my IG and also my TikTok. And stay tuned for the next video. So see ya then. Bye bye.